Hello friends, today we are going to do chapter number 15, Joseph and the Truth Stick. Friends, in this story there are 7 characters. Narrator 1, the guards. Narrator 2, Mahu. Narrator 3, Anni. Narrator 4, Dedu. Narrator 5, Hua. Kairav, Irsu and Joseph. The Kairav is standing in his treasure house with his guards, servants and his advisor Joseph. Narrator 1. Once in the ancient land of Egypt, where the river Nile flows lazily and the stern spoon Sphinx gazes out over the desert, the Pharaoh visited his treasure house. The Pharaoh, accompanied by his guards and servants, and his counselor Joseph, walks into a hole. Narrator 2. He wanted to see the fabulous moonstone, a milky white crystal that sparkled like a rainbow when held up to the sunlight. Narrator 3. Of all the jewels in his treasure house, the moonstone was the Pharaoh's favorite. Narrator 4. He waited patiently while a servant opened the box containing the amazing gem. The servant opens the box with a flourish. Narrator 5. To everyone's horror, the box was empty. Everybody gasps. The Pharaoh looks furious. Narrator 1. The Pharaoh's face darkened like a thundercloud. Pharaoh, who is responsible for this outrage? Who dares to steal the moonstone from me? All the servants drop to their knees in fear. Servants, we don't know, mighty Pharaoh, but it wasn't us. Pharaoh, I don't believe you. I shall have you all executed. Guards, seize their traitors, take them away from my sight and cut their heads off. Guards, at once, Your Majesty. Narrator 2. But before the guards could grab the fearful servants, Joseph, the Pharaoh's cleverest counselor, spoke up. Joseph, please, Your Highness, I beg you not to spill the blood of innocent man. Pharaoh, but these 5 men have stolen the moonstone. They are not innocent. Joseph, no, my lord, you are wrong. I think it is far more likely that just one of these men is the thief. Pharaoh, really? Joseph, yes, and only he knows where the jewel is hidden. If you have them all executed, then not only will you have taken the lives of 4 honest fellows, you will also never see the beautiful moonstone again. Pharaoh, why do you say that? Joseph, well, the thief will surely take the secret of its location to his grave. He has no reason to tell us its hiding place. If he knows, he is done for. Therefore, we should try to discover who the real culprit is and then give him a chance to tell us the truth. Pharaoh, good idea. Leave it to me, Joseph. I will soon find out which of my 5 servants is the thief. Narrator 3. The Pharaoh ordered the men to stand up and look at him. He stared hard at their frightened faces. Pharaoh, Mahu, thief? Mahu. No, Lord Kairav. Kairav. Well then, Annie, are you the thief? Annie. No, Lord Kairav, I am not. Kairav. What about you, Debu? Did you steal the jewel? Debu. No, Lord Kairav, I didn't. Kairav. Then it must have been you, Hua? Hua. No, Lord Kairav, I promise you it wasn't me. Kairav. So, it was you. It's so? You stole the moonstone. Etsu. No, Lord Kairav, I didn't. The Kairav makes a gesture of disgust. Kairav. This is impossible. I can't tell which one is the thief. Joseph. I know a way to find out. Will you let me try? Kairav. Very well, but I still think their heads should roll. Narrator 4. Joseph smiled gently at the furious Kairav and then turned to the servants who were shaking like leaves in a gale. Joseph. If the thief will own up to his crime and reveal where the moonstone is hidden, then I promise you that the Kairav will spare all your lives. Kairav. Oh no, I won't. Joseph frowns and strokes his chin thoughtfully. Joseph. Please tell me, Lord Kairav, do you wish to see the moonstone again? Kairav. Yes, of course, I do. Joseph. And do you agree that killing innocent men is a crime? Kairav. Of course. Joseph. Then will you promise to spare the lives of all these men if the thief confesses? Kairav. Well, I suppose so, but your idea had better work, Joseph, or else it won't just be my servants who are in big trouble with me. Do I make myself clear? Joseph. You do, my Lord Kairav. Joseph smiles at the trembling servants. Joseph. Calm yourselves. If the thief steps forward now, he will have to give up the moonstone, but he will save the lives of his friends and I will allow him to go free. If it does not, then I will use my magic powers to unmask him and he will be put in a gaol. Narrator 5. Joseph and the Kairav waited for the thief to speak up, but not one of the servants said a word. Narrator 1. The villain was sure that Joseph was lying about having magic powers, so he did not believe he would be found out. Narrator 2. He felt that all he had to do was keep his nerve and keep quiet, and he would get away with both the moonstone and his life. Narrator 3. When it was clear that no one was going to admit to stealing the jewel, Joseph told all the servants to stay where they were. Then, to everyone's surprise, he strode out of the hall. Joseph hurries out of the hall. Everybody looks puzzled. They scratch their heads and shrug. Even Joseph comes back holding 5 long sticks. Narrator 4. However, he soon returned clutching 5 long, thin pieces of plain wood. He gave each of the servants one of the sticks. Joseph: these truth sticks are magical. You will take them to your rooms, and a guard will be posted outside your doors at dawn tomorrow. You will all return here, and I will inspect the sticks. I will then discover the identity of the thief, because his stick will stay the same length as it is now, but all the others will have shrunk to half their normal size. Narrator 5. When Joseph finished speaking, the guards marched the servants away. Everyone leaves. Narrator 1. The next morning, as the sun peeked over the horizon, the servants were brought back to the treasure house where the Pharaoh and Joseph were waiting. Narrator 2. 4 of the servants looked very worried, but one of the servants was smiling. Joseph: right, the time has come to find out who stole the moonstone. Show me your stakes. Narrator 3. All the servants did as Joseph ordered. 4 of the sticks were exactly the same length, but one had shrunk to half size. Narrator 4. It was Annie's stick. Narrator 5. He was grinning broadly, but Joseph wasn't. Annie: no, you said if I was innocent, the magic stick would shrink, and it has. Look. Joseph: that's right, I did. But the sticks aren't magical, so they can't shrink. You knew you were guilty and thought that you could fool me by cutting it in half. Pharaoh: you villain! Narrator 1. Annie hung his head in shame. Pharaoh: guards, take him away. The guards march Annie off to prison. Pharaoh: well done, Joseph. You are truly my cleverest advisor. Now let us all go and tell everyone how you caught the thief. They all leave. Narrator 2. When the guards searched Annie's room, they found not only the other half of the truth stick, but the moonstone as well. Narrator 3. Joseph made the Pharaoh keep his word, so Annie's life was spared, but he was kept under lock and key until the end of his days. Narrator 4. Yet, if only he had told the truth when he had the chance, he would have lived the rest of his life as a free man. Narrator 5. Which goes to show that honesty is always the best policy. Friends, this interesting story is written by Roger Hearn. Thank you, friends. Bye bye.